Would you consider yourself knowledgeable about vaccinations?
Yes, I would.
Okay, so off the top of your head, could you name some of the common vaccines that exist in the United States?
Vaccines against the MMR, the mumps, measles, rubella, flu vaccines. I think we might do polio when we're kids, but we do tetanus. We have boosters for these as well.
Okay, so have you received some of those vaccines that you named?
I have.
And do you think that your parents had a hard time deciding whether or not to vaccinate you?
No, I was vaccinated as an infant, and then I know chickenpox didn't come out until I was probably 3, but as soon as that was developed, I got that right away, and then I've been up to date with all the boosters. And then Gardasil, that's another vaccine I know too.
So were you involved in the decision to get vaccinated or not?
I think with Gardasil, since I was 14, the doctor had to ask me, and I said yes, but it was just like a thing I assumed to do anyway.
So would you consider yourself pro-vaccines, and why?
Yes, pro-vaccines, they help. I don't think there's any negative side effects that I've seen so far or research to read about. It helps fight against sickness. It gives us that antibodies that we need to strengthen our immune systems against the sickness. So I think it's really positive, and it's kind of kept us from getting things. I mean, I've never gotten chickenpox or anything that I've been vaccinated against, so I'd say it's working for me personally.
Okay, so why do you think that some people are against vaccinations?
I think they're just wrongfully informed. I know there's that big scandal with vaccines causing autism, some reports like that. I think people are just uneducated about the real reasons. So people just aren't informed about vaccines, I think, is the miscommunication there.
Do you get an annual flu shot?
I do not. I've gotten them a few times. Sometimes I've been lazy a few years and haven't, but I'm for the flu shot.
So what do you think the main reasons are that some people don't get the flu shot?
There's a rumor that if you get the flu shot, you get the flu. I know it's like injecting a dead virus in it, so you get like a little achy for a few days, but that's just your body developing the immune system for it. So I think some people don't like that sickness, or some years they just haven't had time to go, but I think that those are some of the reasons people don't.
So what are some changes that we could make to increase the number of people who get flu shots?
I think spreading awareness. I know like herd immunity is a big thing, but just letting people know that there's no negative side effects and just educating people about what's actually happening. Like, you are supposed to experience symptoms for a few days, things like that, but you're still going to be protected against it. I think just educating the public, maybe it was in like newspaper reports, just something that everyone reads, like a way to spread that awareness.
Okay, last question. So how do you think that we could help less developed countries receive important vaccines like against polio or HPV or rubella, mumps, measles?
Probably just getting them there. I'm not sure if countries like have access to them, or it's something that we need to bring doctors in with shipments of them in. But I think that they'd benefit from them. It's just if we have them or training doctors there to get them, if we could develop a system of them physically getting there and then train people to give them and to go out into communities and educate the people there about the importance of getting them.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.